Since 1952, Queen Elizabeth II has served as the head of the Commonwealth, a group of 53 independent countries that includes many former British territories, as well as the reigning monarch of the United Kingdom, England, Wales, Scotland, and Northern Ireland, and numerous other realms and territories. In addition to her ceremonial duties, the Queen is renowned for having a keen interest in politics and has been recognized with modernizing many facets of the monarchy. She has had tremendous popularity for almost all of her lengthy reign. Elizabeth became the longest reigning British monarch in history in September 2015, surpassing Victoria, her great-great-grandmother, who held the throne for 63 years and 216 days. Elizabeth celebrated her Platinum Jubilee in February 2022, marking 7 decades of service to the Commonwealth. Given that her father was a junior son of King George V, Elizabeth Alexandra Mary, the eldest daughter of Prince Albert, Duke of York, and his wife, Lady Elizabeth Bowes-Lyon, was thought to have little prospect of succeeding to the throne when she was born on April 21, 1926. However, her uncle, King Edward VIII, abdicated in late 1936 in order to wed Wallis Simpson, an American divorcee. As a consequence, her father was elevated to the position of King George VI, and the 10-year-old, Lilibet, as she was referred to in the family, was named the heir apparent. The princess had a private education with a focus on British history and law, as well as lessons in music and fluent French. She obtained Girl Guide training, the British counterpart of Girl Scouts, and a lifetime love of horses. She has retained a lot of thoroughbred racehorses throughout her reign as queen and regularly attends racing and breeding events. Elizabeth had a well-known affection for Pembroke Welsh Corgis as a young kid, and throughout her reign, she owned more than 30 of the breed. In response to criticism over the use of public funds to repair the royal palace following a fire at Windsor Castle the same year, Queen Elizabeth decided to pay taxes on her own income. British law did not necessitate this, despite the fact that several prior kings had also done so. Her personal wealth was valued at $11.7 billion at the time. She also consented to charge a fee for access while she was not in residence in order to modernize the state apartments at Buckingham Palace. Diana maintained her enormous popularity with the British and global public even after Charles and Diana's divorce in 1996. Following her unfortunate death, there was a huge outpouring of shock, grief, and anger toward the royal family for what the people perceived as its mistreatment of the «people's princess». During the first decade of the 21st century, the Queen's and the royal family's popularity recovered. Despite the fact that 2002 was Queen Elizabeth's Golden Jubilee, 50 years as monarch, the early deaths of her sister and mother, the adored Queen Mum, put a damper on the celebrations. When the Queen approved of Prince Charles's hitherto unimaginable marriage to his longtime girlfriend Camilla Parker Bowles in 2005, she received widespread backing from the people. In April 2011, Prince William and Catherine Middleton were married at Westminster Abbey under the auspices of Queen Elizabeth, who was then in her 7th decade as monarch. The line of succession was maintained by the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge's children, Prince George, born in 2013, Princess Charlotte, born in 2015, and Prince Louis. The couple will likely succeed the current monarch as the nation's king and queen, born 2018. Prince Philip retired from his royal responsibilities in 2017, at the age of 96. Throughout much of his wife's reign, he was a steadfast supporter at her side and one of Britain's busy royals. The royal couple celebrated their 70th wedding anniversary in the same year, making their marriage the oldest in British monarchy history. In 2021, Philip passed away at the age of 99. Most recently, Queen Elizabeth passed away on September 8, 2022.